Greetings, everyone. My name is Pastor Chris Wilson, Senior Pastor at St. Andrew Christian Church, and I'm here to talk about the launch of two services on September the 8th. We'll be going to two services. We've been at one service since returning from COVID, so it's a big Sunday. So each Sunday when I open the service, I will light a candle, and that candle represents God's presence in the room, and knowing that we are not alone in that process. If you've ever been in a dark room and you've lit a candle, at first it's hard to see things. But if you wait a little bit, the light of that candle begins to expand into the darkness, and before long there's so much more you can see in that room if you just let the light grow in that space. As I think about what's happening with our church, expanding to two services, I think of this imagery of the candle as we are seeing the impact of the light growing in our community of faith. We are seeing the addition of new families and individuals that have come on board and become part of our community in inspiring and meaningful ways. We're seeing a growth in our worship attendance. We're seeing a growth in our ministry activities. We're seeing a growth in so many different ways. And so this transition on September 8th is really just the next step of growth for us as we allow the light of God to expand into new ways. We are making room and space for the people that are coming and finding enrichment and possibilities and growth and questioning and curiosity and all those things that are values that make this church such a meaningful place to come. Recognizing that those values of being an open and affirming and welcoming community to so many people, that when we say we're open and affirming, when we say we're progressive, we try to live that out to the best of our abilities, and claiming those values and living those values has fostered this particular growth that we're seeing in the life of the church. And so I hope you will be with us on September 8th. Some of you might be traveling. Some of you may have been watching online. And if there is a Sunday to come, this is the Sunday to show up. And we hope you will come and be a part of worship on September the 8th. The schedule for that day will start at 8:30, will be our first worship service. And we'll end a little before 9:30. And then 9:30 this particular week is what we call a coffee and connection week. It's really just a fellowship time for the adults. And we're going to have a brunch. It's going to be a great time to fellowship. And our hope is that if you come to 8:30 service, you'll have a chance to mingle and meet and linger with people that are coming for the 10:45 service. We hope it to be kind of an overlapping fellowship experience. And then during that hour, we'll have education opportunities for children up through youth. And they're kind of renaming, it was part of this launch of two services, Children Explore and Youth Explore, as they explore their faith in unique ways across the ages for our young people. And then we will have our second worship service at 10:45. So it should be a vibrant day, an exciting day. In addition to the brunch and the education and the services, we're also making it kind of a St. Andrew swag day. And so we'll have order forms for St. Andrew t-shirts that have the logo of the church in the front and the diversity banner language out front on the back of the shirt. We're going to have a difference maker vinyl stickers. We're going to have some sage stickers. We're going to have some old swag of mugs and cookbooks and anything St. Andrew we're going to kind of try to have out on the day just to kind of celebrate who we are as the people of faith, celebrate our growth, celebrate the expansive ways that we're trying to make a difference in the world. So I hope you will make an opportunity to come. And before I forget, during that education hour and the second service, we have nursery care. So if you have little ones that need some care during the morning, we will have that from 9:30 up through noon. So know that that option and care is available for the youngest in your family if you have them. So we're excited about the day. I'm excited about the day. I think the church is excited about the day. Come be a part of September 8th as we launch this growth and this second service on Sunday morning.